Hello friends! Welcome to Rowena May Inspired. My name is Kelly. If you're seeing the red live button up here, that means you're catching me live. If not, leave a comment down below that says hashtag replay so I can give you an extra special shout out after we're not on live anymore. Let me see if we can get some friends on to join us as we do some fall crafting tonight. Say hi when you pop on so I know who's there. Hello there. Well, the comments are always so slow to get going. Oh, there we are. Coming on, coming on. Hello. Whoa. Come on, come on, come on. Shut it, shut it, shut it. Hello, Geneva. Hello, Miss Cheryl. How are you all tonight? Oh, my goodness. I don't know what's going on here. Hold on just a second. Let me see if I can get this to work. Always technical. There we go. Hello, Miss Marlene. How are you? Hey, Virginia, you're in Target. Hey, they have anything good in your dollar spot? Because they never have anything good here. Hello, Miss Kathleen. How are you? Hello, Karen. Hey, Karen, did I see you won on Lori's draw her gift away or whatever today, the cupcakes? I was like, that sounds like it's the Karen I know. Hello, Miss Sharon. How are you? Hello, Georgia. Okay, you guys, I decided to come on early tonight because my mom and my aunt, you know, I'll blame them. I don't know if they're on yet. They were feeding their faces at the Cracker Barrel. They're on their way up north. Here in Michigan, we say up north when you go, you know, up north, right? So they're on their way to my other aunt's house for the night. Then they're going to Mackinac Island, I think, tomorrow. They're going to have full body massages and do fancy things and stay in that real fancy hotel there. Hoity-toity, living large. Hello, Miss Pat and Miss Karen. So I decided if they're just going to be on the road. Oh, yep, there's my mom. Hey, Mom, what'd you eat for dinner? Since they're on the road, they can just watch right now instead of waiting until 8 o'clock. Yeah, I love Cracker Barrel, too. Okay, you guys, what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to do a craft. Hello, Raven, with the Farmer's Market calendar. So this is one of the new calendars this year at Dollar Tree. So I decided, I've been wanting to do a craft with this one particular picture. And my sister so kindly got me this 12 by 12 stretch burlap canvas, which I thought was super cool. Is Blake on here? I didn't even see him. Did he jump on? He was upstairs eating dinner a little while ago. You guys, the dogs, just a few minutes ago, the dogs were running around. It sounded like Dogs Gone Wild. They were like a racetrack, you know, like I posted on the Facebook one day. Okay, so how cool is that, you guys? It's just stretched, just like a regular canvas stretched on there. I don't know really what these are for. You guys probably know, but I don't know what they're for. These little, I'll call him shims. He's spying on us. So he's there, but he's really not saying he's there. Yes, that was you. Awesome. That's awesome. So did you win cupcakes? I think that's what Lori said. That was so cute. Her little granddaughter was so cute. Okay, so the page I'm going to use out of the calendar is this one. Farm Fresh Pumpkins. How cute is that? Okay, so I was sitting here contemplating. I'm like, oh, I could put it on here like this. Where's it? You know what? If my sister hops on, I'm going to ask her. I'm pretty sure she got this like at a garage sale. But, you guys, I did look at the tag, and it's that Darius, like our little schools the other night. So, what did we say? Joann's, maybe? So I was looking, and I was like, oh, I could put this on here like this, right? But then I decided, hold up, wait a minute. Something ain't right. No, that was something my son used to say. Okay, so I have more than one of these calendars, right? So I was playing around. So I'm like, I could go back, right? So I ended up cutting the pumpkins out. So what do you think about this? Putting them on here. And then Miss Cheryl sent me some wonderful little letters. These little, I'm going to call them wonky because they're super cute, little wonky letters. And Cheryl, funny thing. When you sent these to me, I don't think the package was open. I think I opened them and put them in a baggie or something. I don't even know. But I needed 2 P's and there was only 1 P, right? So for some reason there were 2 R's. So I took the R's and I made them into P's because I had 1 P. I had 1 P, but I needed 2. And the original P was This sounds so bad. The original P was bigger, so I decided to just cut the two R's into P's, but there was no Y. Why was there no Y? I don't know why. It's like Dr. Seuss here. So here's a V that we could make look like it's a Y. Okay, look, because it's kind of chunky. Does it look like a Y? Or, I know, isn't that funny? I looked, I was like, where's the Y? Okay, or I did have a different kind of a Y. But I didn't want to switch them all out because I like these little wonky looking ones. So what do you guys think? We could either go with a different Y, which you can't, it's just skinnier. Or we could go with the V and call it a Y. What do you guys think? So I'm going to paint these and make them look really cute. But is that going to be cute, you guys? Do you like this cutout instead of doing this all the way? Someone goofed in the factory, right? I was just surprised there were two R's. It was really weird. So what do you guys think? What's your thoughts on that? Use the V? Go with the V? That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I was going to go with the V. But I just had the option. Just the option hanging out here. Okay. So, to not just have this brown... I know, isn't that look cool? You guys, I just trimmed this right out of there. Just went with my scissors all the way around it. I just love this that one is a super cute pumpkin. So I thought maybe I would dry brush the background. What do you think? So we didn't just have burlap brown, or should I just leave it? What are your thoughts? Because you know what I want to do? I want to either use my Debbie's. Can you put the Y under the V? Not sure how it would look. Put the Y under the V. Let's see. Well, you know what happens. Let's see. It's so chunky. That's the different. They're so like different in letters. If I put it under, I mean, I could cut it, but then I think we might just be better off just going with the wonky looking. Put the Jenga blocks under the pumpkins. I could do that just to lift them up, or I could use just paint sticks. I could do that. But you guys, I want to paint the letters. Either I want to do my Summer Crush, you know, my orange Summer Crush, Debbie's DIY Design Diary, or I know, weird letters. Hello, Miss Janet, how are you? Hello, Carolyn. Or I want to go with Gypsy Green. You guys know I love it. But what do you guys think about dry brushing the canvas? Yes, no, leave it brown. This is kind of cool. This in the background of this looks like wood. I could go across it with some antique wax and maybe make it look like wood. What do you mean? Give it a whirl? What do you think? Just go across it. Maybe we can make it look more like wood. Are we feeling like we live on the edge tonight, or what? Living on the edge. What do you think? Dry brush the canvas. Okay, you like the to make it almost try to look like wood. You know, I'm gonna try to work some magic here. I don't know, but I'm gonna try. See what we have. I'm gonna try. Oh, look what I got, you guys. Addie's in the house. Ooh, she's hot too. You know, old Addie, she wouldn't give up the glue stick. She got sent to the drawer, and I was trying to figure out how to get the glue stick out of her. You like the wood idea? Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens here. But yeah, she wouldn't give up the glue stick because it was a new glue stick. So what am I gonna do? I didn't want to throw it away. I knew Addie. Yes, she came yesterday. Finally, Amazon. It's taken forever. All right, let's see what we can do here, you guys. Let's see. If anything, it's just not going to be just that plain brown, you know. Yes, I got the beads. But they were in two different packages. Clearly on the same truck, because the girl came and, you know, stuck them on the steps. But I don't know why. Why didn't they put them in the same package? Usually they'll shove all my stuff together. And then Blake doesn't, you know, think I got a lot of things. He didn't see it anyway. Good thing he's sick. Well, not a good thing. That was bad to say. Wait, is he still on here? I didn't hear him yell. No, it's not a good thing he's sick. It's just a good thing he doesn't see the mail right now. How's that? I'm in charge of getting that. Okay, you guys, look what we have so far. You liking that look? I thought, you know, I didn't think about doing this part till a few minutes ago. So did y'all have a good day today? What day is it? Thursday? Yes, Thursday. Whoops, got a little heavy there. It's Thursday. He is feeling better. Today was probably the best. He's able to actually like rest, like get some sleep. That's one of the problems. We're a little thick right there, but that's okay. Thank you for spreading the joy, Miss Mimi. I appreciate that. He's got a lot of like body aches, and I guess if you've had COVID, you would know that that's really one of those kind of icky, lingering symptoms. That and being tired. He's like, I'm so tired. I'm like, yeah, you're going to be tired for quite some time. I was really tired for a long time after I had it. So, but he's definitely better than he was on Tuesday when we last spoke online here, because he was not good that day. Yeah, definitely better. Definitely better. So that's good. That's good. So, okay, what do you guys think? Looks pretty good. Looking pretty good. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna do the sides just because I can. So you guys, I was thinking earlier today, thank you, Carolyn, for sprinkling. Thank you, Karen. Yes, I am too. I was thinking today, I don't have a lot of stories to share. I can't go anywhere, so I don't have any stories. I haven't been to the Dollar Tree, and I'm looking at crafters, you know, on Facebook, crafting with all this cool Dollar Tree stuff, and I'm like, look, I'm missing. They should have like a shipped shopper for Dollar Tree. That's what they should have. My in-laws have been asking if they could help out. Maybe I should say, could you go to the Dollar Tree? I would never do that. But wouldn't that be funny? Wait, it's Thursday night. Maybe they might be at a football game. Like, maybe they're not watching. Sometimes they'll pop on. You know, it doesn't always tell me who all is on here. Like some you guys said you could see Blake. I could not see that he was on. So I got to be careful what I'm talking smack about. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna dry this. It's just not very wet. You sprinkled 2 times because I'm awesome. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I crafted so much when my hubby had COVID the first part of September. Oh, I know, right? I know. I've been tired because I think just because I'm not getting good sleep at night, because he has like coughing spells, you know, and he'll get coughing and then I'll wake up, and so, but I feel good just other than that, but I just feel like I want to take a nap, you know. Okay, so other than just getting a little bit heavy right there, I think we're good. And it's soaked in pretty good, so there we have our canvas, which I think looks super cool. Let me set this back on here to see how this looks on here. Just adds a little, maybe we'll leave that right there by that big pumpkin. It kind of looks like a little shadow, doesn't it? Okay, so somebody mentioned lifting it up with some Jenga blocks. I was actually thinking, so we're not super high, because those Jenga blocks are a little high. If we wanted to raise it up, we could put some of these, just to maybe even just give it to a little bit of stability. We could put these on the back. What do you guys think about that? I could double it. Let's give it a whirl. Ooh, Addie's first try. Whoa, hold on. Well, so far she's not doing too great. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna have to put another glue stick in here, because when you're first starting, I have those small glue sticks, you know, gotta give her some oomph. I am too. Okay, let me see if I can get some more out of here. Sometimes it's hard, you guys, when you get going on She's got to get moving. Come on. Like, she needs to be primed, I think. Is that what you got to do to the glue? You got to prime it like a pump. Get her going. Okay, there's 2. Don't fail us now, right? I've been waiting for you. Don't let me down now. I'll have to get Chandler back out. Blake said to me, he's like, "Why did you order a new glue gun? I bought you one." He's talking about Chandler, right? And I said, "I know, but I told you Chandler doesn't have the precision tip on it, and I need that smaller tip for when I'm crafting, you know, smaller things." He was like, "Really?" Really? All right, let's see. Now, I'm gonna think about this for a minute, because what I was gonna do is I was gonna Mod Podge this down. So if I use these, I don't know that we'll be able to do that. So should I do this? He did have issues. Hello, Miss Stephanie from New Hampshire. Okay, what do you guys think? I wanted to Mod. Do you ever get irritated when people say Mod Podge? I feel like I want to Mod Podge it down though. I don't know that I really want it. I like the elevation, but I feel like it's going to be better protected because it's, you wouldn't Mod Podge it, Janet, or you wouldn't use the sticks? Tell me what you mean. I feel like I do. I feel like I want to Mod Podge it. Don't do the sticks. Chandler has issues. Okay, let's Mod Podge, you guys. Let's Mod Podge it down. Okay, just gonna put a little layer here. Whoa, come back. Oh, don't do the sticks? Okay. Well, I'm trying to figure out how I was gonna do those now that I was trying to Mod Podge it down, because I feel like this is just really thin. These calendars are super thin. Like, super thin. Super thin. It's probably gonna wrinkle up a little bit. Probably should have got some saran wrap. I don't know if I have some somewhere. I don't know. Somewhere around here. You know, in this crazy craft room. You guys, this is probably TMI, but my craft room smells down here. We have our laundry down here, and I don't know if it's because it's damp. But it does. It's like damp. And we have a looking for something. We have, what's the word I'm trying to use? Dehumidifier that goes all the time, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna look for here, maybe I could just use this. Will this work, you guys? I don't think it'll stick to this. Do you have some small beads to put in the back of the pumpkins to raise them up? Small beads to put in the back of the pumpkins. So what I'm trying to do here is get this to stay down. So I think anything I put under that's going to raise it up and where's my brush? Oh, it's not going to stay down. I think I can get, I need to put a little bit more Mod Podge on the back of these. Just remember, you guys, these calendars, the paper is very thin. This isn't like a really high quality. I mean, this is a dollar calendar from Dollar Tree. This is not like those fancy ones like at Hobby Lobby that you pay like $15 for, and they have like the really nice paper. These are really thin, so I think this is gonna work out though. I'm gonna go over it. I think it will be fine, and the Mod Podge will dry. Let me just hit it with a little bit. Yeah, the heat gun will easily press out the wrinkles. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. I just want to make sure that my Mod Podge is gonna dry on the canvas, which I'm pretty sure it will. Okay, so let's just do a little bit on the edges here. I don't know that I probably should go over the whole thing. Guys, I'm indecisive tonight. Probably should. Oh, I don't know. What do you think? Kind of an indecisive thinker tonight. Indecisive. do love these. This is such a pretty pumpkin. Pretty, pretty. And this one, this orange one, it's actually has some words on it. I don't know what the words are. What they say, it says off the maybe off the checklist. I don't know. Check it off the list. Pumpkins. I don't know. I don't know what it means, but something about off the. Yeah, I just came down here tonight and I was like, why does it smell down here like? And you guys, you know, I don't have a great smeller, so for me to be able to smell it, I'm like, maybe my garbage bag that's full of garbage has something in it needs to go out. Hello, Miss Gloria, how are you? Hey, you guys, we're gonna see how this looks when we dry it up here a little bit more. Whew. Oh. I just want to make sure. I hope that Mod Podge dries that's on the edge there. You guys might not be able to see it very well. Get a little bit right there. Okay, what do you think so far? Hello, Miss Susan. What do you think about that? That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Pretty good, if I do say so myself. So you guys, tomorrow night I am crafting at, it's 6:30 Eastern time. I'm with Craft Round the Clock, and we're doing grungy and rusty Halloween. Yes, that's what we're doing. Okay, you guys, I'm not gonna fiddle with this anymore because I think I'm good with it. A little wrinkly, it'll dry. Super cute little wrinkle right there. I love how that looks on there. Little wrinkle right where I just put some Mod Podge on it. It'll be okay. It'll be all right. Okay, so now we need to decide our letters that we're gonna use. Do we want to, okay, so we have the orange in here, so I could go with my Summer Crush. We do have the green in here. I could go with my Gypsy Green, because you know these are my two favorite colors right now, so I'd like to use those. So what do you guys think? Green or orange? Green or orange? What do you think? And is somebody gonna say do every other one? No. Green or orange? Green or orange? Oh, Shirley, you're so welcome. I'm so excited for you. Like I said, I'm as soon as I can get out to the post office, I will get that out to you. I already have something ready for you. And okay, okay, orange, orange, green, orange. Okay, so far I see 3 oranges. Kind of leaning towards the orange tonight. That would look pretty with that. You guys, I hope I can get the lid off. Okay, for one, the lid doesn't seem like it's on all the way, so let me go like this off the camera just in case it goes everywhere. One time, it was Waverly plaster, so it was white, plaster white, you know, but I shook it and it went all over. And I shook it down like this. I was like, in my old house, I shook it down like this, and I had a tablecloth on and it went all over the tablecloth. You know what I did? I was sitting there and I was like, oh my gosh, it was all over the tablecloth. I took my scissors and I cut the tablecloth and just wadded it up and put it in the garbage. I mean, because I had to do something quick. I had to think quick. And that's what I decided to do. I had it all over my floor. Why am I on now? You didn't want to see me? No. Usually I'm on at 8 on Thursday nights, but my mom and my aunt, I started going live at 8 on Thursdays because they have a drumming class that they do on Thursday nights. And so I wanted to be able to give them an opportunity to get home from there so they could watch me craft live instead of having to watch the replay. Because, you know, my mom does her ladies group on Tuesday nights. She's very busy. She has a lot of things going on. So they are actually going up north to my other aunt's house tonight because they're going on a little vacay for 2 weeks. Well, my brother, well, it's supposed to be like the whole family, but Blake and I are flaking because we're in COVID lockdown, and we're doing some remodeling my mom's bathroom and her back porch, like her laundry room. So my mom is going away because she won't have a bathroom. So we sent her away. She's on here, so I know she's hearing me. No, it's not Wednesday. Oh gosh, no, let's not go back. So normally I'm on at 8 o'clock tonight, but because of that, I said, well, why should I wait till 8 when they're on the road? They can just watch from the car. And that's what they're doing. And that means I can go to bed earlier. Because I'm tired. Okay, so here is our H. Now I want to show you, you guys, this paint is like that dark, right? So let me dry one of these real quick so you can see what this paint does. This paint is called Debbie's DIY Design Diary. Turn it that way. Looks like that. This is Summer Crush, and then the other one I have is called Gypsy Green, and I love both of these colors. But they're a lot darker before you put them on. Did you just see how like super light that got? So if you look at the paint, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it lightens up quite a bit. So do you guys like the orange? I'll sit this one on the, I'll sit it on here. You guys gonna like the orange? I think it's gonna look cute. I like the orange. All right, I can speed it up now. I just wanted to show you what one looked like before before I started doing all of them. But you can see how dark it is when it, oh, maybe you can't. Can you see down here like how dark it is? I get up to the light and it looks like it lightens up. Yes to the orange. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this is chalk paint, and I actually ordered it. If you Google like Debbie's DIY Design Diary, it's like people actually sell it like in their shops, right? So like I found a shop online. The closest one to me was like Holland, which is a couple hours from here. I actually found a shop that was in this like town next to where my sister-in-law and my brother live over in Wisconsin. And I was like, hey, can you swing by and pick up this paint for me? And they did. So I didn't have to, I could just pay for it, and then it got delivered to me just like Amazon. But yeah, so you can find it that way, but I don't know who, I mean, there's probably, if you just look it up by your state, you'll probably find somebody that sells it in their, I don't know, shop or whatever. They said it was a really cool shop too, so if I ever make it back over to Wisconsin, maybe next summer, I might have to go check out the shop. So, yes, this orange is pretty. Yes, yes, yes. So what else is going on? You guys have any exciting weekend plans? Well, I'm sure we'll be watching football, because that's what we do. And then you can't go anywhere. You just watch football. Usually go get groceries, but I told Blake he would be out of lockdown by Sunday, and he was like, really? I go, well, that's 10 days. They told you 10 days. He goes, but what if I'm still feeling bad? Okay, I said, well, then stay home, but you can. You can be free. I think I'm at like 14 or something. I don't even know, you guys. I was tested. I'm negative. I feel fine. I don't know. We'll see. I feel fine. Fun times painting letters, right? Wish there was a quicker way, like just dip it in. Blake is feeling better. He is feeling better. He's definitely better. Like the fevers aren't there anymore. That's the, you guys, he was having wacky dreams. And he said to me, I think it was, maybe it was this morning or it was yesterday morning. I can't remember. No, I think it was this morning. He says, you know, that I was dreaming, or he felt like he was working. He said, I felt like I was working and I was trying to get something done. And he was talking about some weird things in his sleep. So I really think he was it like delusional, delirious? I don't know. What's the term? Like hallucinating? I don't know. He was weird. But I hope that's over. Yeah, me too. No more of that. And they actually, the school where his kids go, they just went virtual for, I don't know, like I guess the rest of this week and next week. And I was reading the letter from the health department, and it actually like spelled out like the 10th grade class, because it's the high school that's like virtual, so they're small, you know, their middle school and their elementaries are still in person. But it called out the 10th grade, and that's the grade his kids are in. And his son and his nephew and his daughter, they're all in the same grade. But his son and nephew were actually quarantined because they were around somebody. But apparently they have like a lot of kids that are testing positive, and I don't know what's going on. They're all breathing on each other, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, I hope we don't revert back to that, because, you know, the kids, I just think they just need to be socialized, right? And they need to be in person. They really do. But it's so hard. Back and forth. So I don't know when I'll ever go back to work. At this point, who knows, right? I mean, we've proved that we can do our work from home. So, you know, at this point, what is the point of bringing people back if it's still a good chance that you're going to get sick, whether you're vaccinated or not? You know, I don't know. So I guess time will tell. They put the halt to that like a year ago, and we haven't moved since. So I don't know. So, have you guys heard anything more about Dollar Tree changing their prices? I was reading an article that said that they were talking about changing the prices to $1.50, but it didn't really say, is it everything in the store going to $1.50, or is it just certain items? I mean, if you think about it, a 50-cent jump is quite a big jump I mean, yes, it's only $1 item, but 50 cents is a lot. You know, when we buy milk and it goes up like 10 or 20 cents, we're like, ugh. So 50 cents is quite a bit of a jump. So I don't know. I laughed. Somebody posted something yesterday about what's the name of the store going to be now? Like, well, it's really not the Dollar Tree. What's it going to be called? You know, you went to a Super Dollar Tree today and no price change in arts and crafts. Oh, were there any changes? See, that's the thing. I thought maybe they're just going to implement this, you know, the Super Dollar Tree or whatever, that $3 and $5 one. Maybe they would just implement it to the every store instead of just, like, we don't have any of those around here. So I thought, well, maybe they're just going to add the $3 and $5 stuff and, you know, get that going in every state. So maybe that's what they'll do. I'm not opposed to that because, I mean, okay, I'm just complaining about 50 cents and I'm like, okay, $3 and $5 is fine. Only because that stuff is higher end, right? The $3 and $5 things, if you see pictures of it, it's higher end stuff. So bring it. I'll check it out. I mean, I like going to Five Below. Or it seems like everything I find at Five Below is $5. I never find anything below that. It's always $5. I used to buy some of the tumble tower blocks, like the bigger ones, or Jenga blocks, whatever. $5. Rugs, $5. Must be all the craft things that I think I need at $5. You didn't look at the refrigerated foods. Maybe it's that stuff. Oh, could be. Could be. Okay, let me dry these. You guys can already see the ones that I did earlier are already drying. Dollar Tree fitty. That's funny. That's funny. So I know I haven't figured out if it's Dollar Trees that are down in the south that are the super Dollar Trees. Does anybody live like the West Coast or like East Coast? Like I'm in Michigan, so like further east. That's what one crafter said, 1, 3, and 5. And that totally, I mean, that's what those stores are. I don't know if they're called super Dollar Trees, but they have those. I mean, I see crafters post those all the time and be like, look at all these cute things. I'm like, we don't have those here. So I don't know. Wait, you find some stuff at Five Below $10? What? You getting 2 of them? That's just wrong. Okay, you guys, I think these look good. I think we're good. Good. It's gonna be harder for employees to price things now. There's just, oh yeah, right, exactly. Okay, so let me just sit these up here. Whoops, we're just kind of sticking to the table or to the paper towel. Maybe I should get fancy and like put some like dots or something on them. What do you guys think? Should I get fancy? You guys, I'm not fancy. Oh, remember that song? I'm so fancy. Oh, electronics are $10. See, I don't really ever really look. I think I'm just going in there for specific things. Like I don't really look at like their like their t-shirts. Sometimes they're kind of vulgar. Okay, what do you guys think? Here are our letters on here. We're gonna get them all. Maybe we'll do some wonkiness with them. But do you guys like them just yellow? I mean yellow. Do you guys like them just yellow? Do you guys like them orange like this? I haven't even been drinking. Do you all like them yellow? Do you guys like them like that? Decisions. Trying to decide if I like them just like this or do we want to put something behind like something like this. This is burlap from Dollar Tree, of course, because it's about the only store I shop at. But this is really pretty. This is just dark. Now we may not need it because we've already done that behind it, but I'm just throwing out some ideas here, okay? That's got tape on it, but brown dots would be cute. I know, that's what I was thinking. What if I did some, you guys, I don't know how crafty, you know, how artsy fartsy I can get with, can you guys see that? Too much brown? Does it add a little bit so it makes them stand out a little bit more? What do you think? I thought I had some. You guys, I know I have some like green and orange. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Do you guys like this? Do you like it? I'm just trying to move my cart around here to see what I have. No, my green is like super bright. I thought I had some more like fall. I probably do. But dots for sure. Okay, if I put dots on them, do you guys want me to do the burlap behind them like this or not? I think it just kind of brings it out, but I can't really. I was looking for another color and you know, this craft room is so organized. I just don't know what to say. Let me see if my green is the Dollar Tree green is like too minty or too bright green. Okay, I'm just looking to see if there's anything else on this cart that we could use. I don't see anything that would look good. You like the brown behind it? Okay. Someone was at your door. Was it a solicitor? trying to sell you something? Okay, we can do that then. So you want me to attempt, is what you're saying, to put some dots on the, I don't know if I have a brown one. I guess I could do black. Wait, do I have a brown? Oh wait, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold the press. I just thought of something. Okay, I've got a distress marker. Ooh, wait, that's a brush side. This is a fine tip. Okay, let me, just some dots, right? Just some like polka dots like that. Wait, he chased them away? All right, we need the thicker tip. We'll see how this goes, you guys. Remember, I'm not an artist. So you have to tell me if you even like this. I may have to repaint it. I did it bigger instead of just like little polka dots, so you could see them better, but maybe I shouldn't have done this so big. Kind of looks like a Dalmatian. Maybe we don't like these. Do you like that? Or should, okay, hold on, let me put it on the, or do we not like that? I don't know if I like that. I'm like, I don't know. Use brown, oh, on the acrylic. Oh, that might be cute. And that would make them bigger, wouldn't it? Oh, you guys are so smart. You're so smart. Okay. That's why I need you. I need you. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna just pull some of this off here so we get a kind of a rough edge. Let's sit this down here. I meant to repaint my H because I don't like him. Okay. So brown paint. I have some burnt umber right here. I was using this earlier. Oh, your dog was barking like crazy. Okay, let me get the end of the paintbrush. Somebody said use the end of a paintbrush. Let me get a smaller one that has a nice, it has a nice, doesn't have glue and stuff on it. Okay, let's see what this does. Okay, so this definitely makes it smaller. If I just do them here and there. All right, are we liking this better? Or do I have to repaint this one too? Okay, this is smaller. Oh, well, let's see. Somebody just had a suggestion. I can do better than that. Let me see. I can use my Distress Oxide ink pad. Let's see how this works. If I can get it. Whoops, I set it down. The thing I might have to do is use a little paintbrush on the inside because I can't get it on the inside. This might be the best idea yet. The best idea yet. Okay. All right, I can't get it in the inside very well. I wish I could get it in here a little bit better. All right, what do you think? Can you guys see that? You probably can't even see that, can you? What if I just antique wax them? You know, they're just. Somebody said that maybe I should just put them on here, glue them on. Put them on here and then just go over them with antique wax. That might just be the solve the issue right there. How about that? How about that? I feel like I'm struggle bus riding here for a minute because it's just not looking. Okay, so our happy, let me set these out here because I want to kind of to repaint her. Put that one down, ready to repaint her. Okay, so our happy, here's our other P and our L and our L. So we should be able to just go right about here and just deal with it from there. Okay. I didn't know this was going to be so hard, you guys. I thought this was like, oh, this is going to be really easy. And then I start going and I'm like, well, I don't really like that. I don't like that. And that's not right. All right, time to break out Debbie again. See, if you ever feel like there's a time where you don't have any friends, just name your craft supplies. This is Debbie's DIY, so it's Debbie, you know. Just name you got all kinds of friends. Oh, I hope I don't have to sand the dots. Oh, my goodness. Well, this one is a paint marker, so I think I can, well, you're right. Let's see what happens here. I might have to get them to not show through. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm probably going to have to do that. It's probably going to show through. But, actually, well, this one I won't have to because if we go over it with antique wax, we won't see it anyway. But the dots, you're probably right. I probably have to sand that down because that probably won't cover very well. Yeah. Wipe it off. Virginia, you're thinking about naming your craft supply, your tools, right? Because you'll always have a friend. You'll always have a friend. All right, we'll see how that goes. Well, this one definitely came off. This was the acrylic paint. Paint marker, a little bit stronger. Do I have tacks? Well, I don't, but I have those half beads we could use. You know, these little guys right here. I brought them down from, you know, purchasing them yesterday and they were just laying here. So we could use those if you guys like those. But yeah, I don't have any. You mean like those like upholstery fancy things? This one kind of looks like a cheetah now that I've sanded it down. What do you think about the using the half beads on the corners? You could do that. I didn't really think about doing I mean, I thought about it, but I was like, I don't really think I'm going to do a hanger on this because I think it would look good just doing like a, what's it called? A little sawtooth hanger. We're going to see, you guys, I might have to flip this over. I might just flip it over and paint it because this is really, this one's all right. This one's really dark. I'm not winning with this one. I'm just going to flip it over and paint the back side. Who was it the other night that said, you could have just flipped it over? I can't remember. It was something. I can't remember who said it. And I can't remember what it was that I should have just flipped over. But I was like, oh my God, duh, I could have just flipped it over. I'm getting a little smarter. Just a little. Okay, we'll get done with this one faster if I just paint the other side. All right, there's that one. I think we're good with that one. Got our F. Let me fix our P. P, 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 P. So there's a ton of different colors of this this chalk paint. It's a little more expensive. I think I've mentioned before, it's a little more expensive than the Waverly that you get at Walmart, but I think it's a little higher end. That's why. I think, I don't know. That's the story I'm going with. Okay, that one's as good as we're gonna get that one, and we will just go over it with the antique wax anyway. Is it candy cane or? Oh, it was. That's what it was. It was the candy cane on the garland. Yes, Rebecca here was this one. Oh yes, the good old candy cane. Oh goodness, the memory. It's just not good. Okie dokie. So let's bring this over here. Gosh, this orange pink, it's everywhere, you guys. And we'll pull these off here real quick, and we'll put this one down. Pull these off here, and we'll see where this one, if we go like kind of stagger, I think it would look cool staggered like that. What do you guys think? I'm gonna trim this a little bit. Okay, what reality show was I watching today? Hello, Miss Judy, how are you? I love A Mama's Boy. Have you guys watched that one? You guys know me and my classy shows. Okay, I think I'm just gonna put some hot glue. If I just hot glue this, I don't think we need a whole lot. Let's just hot glue this. Anybody ever watched I Love a Mama's Boy? Because these mothers are nuts. Nuts. This one couple got married. They had been together for 10 years. You guys, I'm just going to put glue at the ends right here because we're going to put our letters on and glue them over it. They'll go right over that. So we don't need a whole lot of glue, I don't think. This one couple had been together for 10 years and they just got married and they had kids. I don't know, their kids were like maybe like 5, 6, something like that. They had 2 of them. So they were going to go on a honeymoon. Well, the mother wanted to go with them. So the son, the husband, said, "Oh, sure, you can go." Oh, yeah, that's real fun. Take your mother-in-law. So her job, that's awesome, Cheryl. Her job for the trip was to, they were going to do a whole family trip. So her job was to like babysit the kids, right? So she would go, but she'd be kind of like their nanny, right? So they could have, you know, their honeymoon. Well, every time you turned around, there she was, and they were both getting irritated with her. How's that look, you guys? Do a little wonky. Let's see, this way. Does that look good? It's a little further that way, but that's okay. I know, right? But the connection with these mothers and their sons is really, it's a bit disturbing, really. So anyway, he was like, he couldn't tell her no. So I'll bring that one down a little bit. Maybe that will bring this over. He just couldn't tell her no. So they asked her to take the kids, and they were going to go into like the hot tub at the hotel, and it was kind of private where they were at. And who opens the door and shows up is his mother, and they're like, "Where are the kids?" And she's like, "Oh, well, I found out that there's a babysitting service in the hotel." You can't see down. Wait, you can't see them? Sorry. I probably have it too far forward. Yeah. So the purpose of her being there was to watch the kids, and she gets a babysitter. All right, there's our happy. If you joined us late, this is our why. Don't ask. It is. It's a why. All right, those are going to be cute, you guys. Fall. I like wonky looking letters like this. It's so cute. Yeah, so anyway, that's where it ended. They were mad at her. Of course, the son was just making excuses. Oh, the wife, she ended up getting out of the pool, and or the hot tub, and she was like, "I'm going to check on our children since they're with strangers." Yikes. I've seen more than one movie or Dateline episode where a kid goes missing. Puppy stories. You know what? They actually, knock on wood, have been behaving themselves. I don't really have any. They have been behaving themselves. We did get a new privacy fence though on was it Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday we got a new privacy fence, and they love that. I put them in there because we have like a little gate at the end of it, and I put them in there, and they run like crazy. All right, you guys. Is that cute? They run back and forth, and then they don't do their business, and then we go inside, and then they poop on the floor. So there's the story. The end. Brats. I'm like, we were just outside. Why didn't you go? Because we were playing. I think that's how they would talk if they could. Brats. That's big brats. I guess I could use this big brush. Here, let's just go with this one again. We'll just dab it off here. Yes, definitely gonna do bows on the pumpkin stems. And I just have to decide if we want to use, okay, hold on, I'm gonna try. Do we want to use the, oh, this is gonna look cute, you guys. This is good. This was the best choice right here. Just go over it. Because this almost does that little, what do you want to call it? Like the edge, gets the edge of the letters away when it brushes on. I don't even know if I need to really re-dip it. I've got that, ooh. Apparently that was a piece of the, the letter I just took off. I'll have to touch it up. Okay. What do you guys think? Can you see? You probably can't see it very well, can you? Let's get it close enough. You can see that I dry brushed it on there, but it looks super cute. I like it like that. Maybe just a little bit more up here. Gently, gently. And I'll have to fix that spot on that. But okay, so did we want to do better late than never? Well, hello, Miss Christy. How are you? Oh yeah, they'll learn all right, the little stinkers. My dog Edna, she's smarter than smart. Like she is smart. Okay, do we want these on here, you guys, or not? I'm just gonna hold it like this. Do we want the beads on the corners, or do we just want to go with our plethora of twine here? We decide what twine we want to do. Beads, no beads. Beads, no beads. Oh, the brown looks awesome. It makes the letters really... Yeah, I thought so too. I thought it needed a little something. No beads, yes beads. Yes, that adds to it. Okay, I've got 2 yeses and... Do the bows first? Okay. Okay, so let me bring out some colors that I think would look cute in this situation. Okay, look at our colors here. Whoa. All right, here's what we have. Well, I wasn't going to add raffia on here only because I was going to use this colored twine that I have because I love this stinking stuff. So, you know, I was going to spare the raffia rage. No beads? Okay. All right, what do you guys think? So we've got 4 pumpkins that we can use 4 different colors, but what are your... Yeah, I don't have any tacks. Well, I mean, I have like tacks, like silver ones, like you would put in a board, but I mean, like, not the fancy ones. All right, what do you guys think? What color should I do? Like a brown? Here's a darker... Pretty, this yellow. This green adds a little bit. The other ones, I mean, I do have this green. I have that green as well. Oh, my poor husband, he gets coughing. All right, rust, cranberry, and yellow. So there's a cranberry, that would probably look cute. Yellow and rust. Okay, there's some options. There's 3. Brown. All right, let me do this. I haven't used this one before, so it's... I might double this up. I'm gonna try. Let me see what it does here. I haven't done this before. Double it up just to thicken it a little bit. Does that make sense? Thicken it. It'll be like a double bow. These nails. Oh, my poor husband. He gets coughing, you guys. I'm sorry. You probably can hear him. Darker green. I can't pull it through with these nails. Maybe I'm just going to do the single one because I cannot pull that through, both of them through with these nails on. Okay, this is much easier just pulling one through. There we go. All right, let's see what we have, how it looks. Oh, I think it's going to look cute on there. All right, let me get my scissors. Do you think I like this one, this cranberry one on this one because I like that on here. Would you guys like that one on there? I think that's super cute because it does have some like pinky colors in there. We'll just go with it. Let's go with it. My little spatula. Yeah, I know. That's one thing I hope he gets rid of soon is the cough. That's okay, you guys. I'll hold this up so you guys can see this one. So that's super cute, isn't it? Hello, Miss Christy. How are you? Well, thank you for joining us. Okay, so we said rust. And we're done with this one. We said yellow. I know we said yellow. We want the yellow on the orange and the rust on the, and maybe the green. You want the green on this one? This is kind of a weird color pumpkin. It's gray. It's like brownish gray. All right, I'm gonna do the yellow one. You guys have to tell me where to put it. And be nice. On the pumpkin. One on the yellow. Oh, maybe that one needs to go on the. You were just typing, asking you to hold it up, but you did. I read your mind. Yeah. Do you guys like that yellow one on this taupe colored pumpkin? It's kind of taupe. I'll put it on Blake. Shoot, you guys. I have to tread lightly. He's grumpy when he's sick. Brown on the pumpkin? Wait. Brown on the gray pumpkin? Is that what you're saying? Oh, wait. On the brown pumpkin. Yellow bow on the brown pumpkin. I think that's what you mean. You guys, sometimes I have to interpret your comments because I don't. I ask the questions, but then I forget what I ask, and then I have to remember what you're answering. Oh, I could put two, couldn't I? Okay, we like, whoops, rust on the and you guys, you're all funny. I agree. I think we had that conversation, my mom and my sister and I. My dad was that way too. Okay. I like the yellow on here, so I'm going to go ahead and put the yellow on this one. What was our last color? A dark green on the orange? Is that what we said? I lost track of my colors. These are super cute though. Trim that down a little bit. That one's kind of sticking up in there. Okay, let's look what we got so far. Got the cute yellow on the taupe color pumpkin. You guys, the way I do this. And then the orange on the yellowish gourd looking pumpkin, darker green in the on the orange. Okay, so we want to do this color. Yes, Sharon. He sits right there. You guys, Sharon got that for Blake and I for a wedding gift. It's so cute. There's a friend of hers makes those here in town. They're so cute. She knows I love sunflowers, so I put him right on my little shelf behind me, and there he sits. The only time I really move him is if I'm staging something to take a picture after I craft, and then he goes right back up there. Okay, you guys, what do you think? There's our green one. All right, are we good? Are we good with them like this? Wait, now you're driving? Okay, do we decide no beads? No beads? Beads, no beads. The only thing I could do is I could pull out my tacks that I have. They're silver, and I could always paint them if we wanted to, but I'd have to go dig them out of the drawer over there and do it afterwards because I haven't had a tack out since I lived at the other house. No beads. Maybe do the tacks and just paint them. How cute is that, you guys? Is that super cute? So let's just recap what we did if you weren't here from the very beginning and for everyone else. Okay, so yeah, what are the pumpkins made? Okay, so this was a 12 by 12 burlap canvas, or burlap covered canvas or whatever. I don't know whatever the term is. It's called the stretch burlap canvas. My sister got it for me. I'm pretty sure at a garage sale. It had a $2 price tag on it, but I don't think she paid $2 for it. My sister's cheap. Anyway, these pumpkins came from, what did I do with it, you guys? Oh, here it is. Came from the Farmer's Market calendar from Dollar Tree. And this is what the page looked like to begin with. So I just cut them out, and I kept the top, and it's in here. Not that I'm gonna need it, but just in case. I'm a pack rat like that. And I just decided to cut them out and just do like that. I was gonna do the full page, and then I decided to just cut them out. We Mod Podged them down, and then we took some, these little wonky letters are super cute. I'm not sure, Cheryl, my friend Cheryl, it's on here. She sent them to me. I'm not sure where she got them, but they're super cute. Maybe, I'm thinking maybe, did you get it from Dollar General? I think I've seen some at Dollar General like this. We did have a Y though. Quality control at Dollar General was not on point that day because they didn't put a Y, so we had to use a V. But I think it still looks super cute. Painted them with the Debbie's DIY Design Diary in the Summer Crush, our orange paint. You can use whatever you want. And then we glued them on top of some Dollar Tree burlap so they would stand out a little more. And then dry brushed them with some antique wax and added our little twine bows. I think it's super cute. I would put a sawtooth hanger on the back and just hang it up. I don't think it needs a bead hanger. Or you could do, I could just put a, like a jute hanger for a hanger if I wanted to hang it like that. Oh, you mean this, you're talking about these? Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you're talking about on here. Okay, I gotcha. I'll have to look. I've never dabbled with text, with crafting, with any kind. Well, I don't know how that would do with. I was thinking in here because of the wood, but in here, this one right here would hit the wood. Well, it wouldn't even. They'd be poking you, so you have to be kind of careful with that. But how cute is that, you guys? Simple, cute. Dollar Tree, I'm pretty sure Dollar General. Super. The twine came from Amazon, so. Thank you guys for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this craft. And if you sprinkled SHARE or spread the joy, let me know in the comments because we are into a new month. And like Miss Shirley, you could win some crafty mail for sharing out. I said the word. Don't tell Mark. He'll shut us down again. For sprinkling the video or the live or whatever you'd like to do. Just don't tell Mark. Thank you guys. I hope you have a great night. Don't forget, tomorrow night I'm on at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, which is our time zone here in Michigan, doing grungy and rusty Halloween craft. So you got to come back to see me try to figure that one out. I only have 30 minutes, so we're going to have to move quick. So thank you guys so much. You have a great night. Thank you. Bye-bye.